Hello and welcome to our video, 10 informations you need to know about yesterday. In this video, we'll be covering some of the most important events that took place yesterday, giving you a quick summary of each one. Labour plans more attack ads. The Labour Party intends to launch further adverts that are provocative and aggressive towards Rishi Sunak, blaming him directly for the country's economic downturn. According to The Times, the party is fully committed to this controversial strategy and is planning to release additional adverts that will focus on crime, accusing Sunak of effectively decriminalizing rape. Sir Keir Starmer has publicly supported the party's previous attack on Sunak's crime record and has stated that he stands by every word of it. The previous ad had alleged that the Prime Minister did not believe that adults found guilty of sexual offences against minors should be incarcerated. Major study uncovers racism. The most extensive survey of racial inequality in the UK in over 25 years has found that Britain is far from being a racially equitable society. The study revealed alarmingly high levels of abuse across various ethnic minority groups, as well as significant racial discrimination and unequal outcomes in areas such as education, employment, housing, and interactions with law enforcement. Shockingly, over 33% of individuals from ethnic and religious minorities reported experiencing physical or verbal abuse motivated by racial bias. Northern Ireland peace fragile. The fragility of Northern Ireland's peace has been highlighted by a government minister, who has cautioned that dissident Republicans are seeking to revert the region to the tumultuous era of the Troubles. Chris Heaton-Harris, the Northern Ireland Secretary, expressed in a piece for The Telegraph that the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement should not lead to complacency regarding the status of peace. Additionally, police leaders have alerted the public that they possess strong intelligence regarding dissident Republicans planning to leverage any violence that may occur during parades today to launch assaults on law enforcement. Coronation to mix ancient and modern. According to The Times, the upcoming coronation ceremony of the king will showcase a blend of traditional and contemporary elements through his journey to and from Westminster Abbey. While Charles and Camilla will initially travel from Buckingham Palace in a modern, air-conditioned coach, they will return from the Abbey in the Gold State Coach, a mode of transport that has proved to be one of the most arduous for British sovereigns. The procession can be viewed by spectators along the Mall and Whitehall in London. Surgery faces #MeToo moment. Female surgeons who referred to NHS operating theatres as boys' clubs that are rampant with sexual harassment have received support from doctors. Following the publication of these allegations in The Times over the weekend, Neil Mortensen, the president of the Royal College of Surgeons of England, urged fellow surgeons to speak out and confront sexism. He stressed the need for action to address repeated behavior as concerns grow about a potential MeToo moment for the NHS. According to The Times, the accusations ranged from harsh banter and intimidation to assault. Mossad not involved in protests. Mossad has refuted any involvement in Israel's anti-government demonstrations following the release of leaked U.S. intelligence documents, which seemed to suggest that the spy agency opposed judicial reforms. The Telegraph reported that the documents, which were part of a batch of papers, alleged that Mossad supported prominent anti-government protests. However, Mossad dismissed the claims as false and ridiculous, stating that the documents were fabricated fakes. Additionally, the agency stated that its officials have never encouraged Mossad employees to participate in anti-government or political demonstrations and events. 4 dead in Alps avalanche. An avalanche in the French Alps has resulted in the deaths of at least 4 individuals. The incident occurred yesterday on the Armancet Glacier, located southwest of Mont Blanc, according to Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin. The avalanche covered an area of 1 kilometer by 500 meters, equivalent to half a mile by 550 yards, at an altitude of 3,500 meters. 2 additional people are still missing, and emergency responders have dispatched a helicopter and mountain rescue dogs to the area. As per Le Monde, local authorities cautioned that another avalanche could occur. Twitter says BBC is government-funded. The BBC has raised objections to being labelled as government-funded media by Twitter. Currently, The main BBC account, which has a following of 2.2 million, is branded as such, but the national broadcaster's funding is derived from UK households via a license fee, supplemented by commercial operations. In a statement given to CNN, the BBC mentioned that it is in discussions with Twitter to address this matter at the earliest, and that it has always been independent and funded by the British public through the license fee. Vigilantes protect cows like mothers. According to The Telegraph, there has been a recent surge in Hindu vigilante groups in India who are violently targeting Muslims for consuming beef. Beef consumption is prohibited in 20 of India's 28 states, and most states governed by the Bharatiya Janata Party have created vigilante squads comprising government officials and private citizens to enforce the ban. Cow protection activist Devinder Singh, from the BJP-ruled state of Haryana, stated, "We will safeguard the cows just as we protect our daughters and mothers." Cheapest seaside location revealed. Newbiggin by the Sea, located in Northumberland, has been named the most affordable seaside location in the UK to purchase a property. With an average house price of £117,763 and hotels charging as little as £25 per night, it is a budget-friendly option compared to Salcombe in Devon, which has been labelled as the most expensive coastal location in the country, where some hotels charge nearly £500 per night. Despite the low price point, residents of Newbiggin by the Sea claim that the town is underrated.